Coming up, if you've been struggling to find some motivation to work out, you are not alone. We're talking to an expert on how to train your brain to actually crave the gym. Welcome back. It is 9:10. Are you finding this last year has left you unmotivated to get back to your routine workout? The pandemic took a toll on a lot of people's workout plans, but if you're ready to jump back in, our next guest might be able to help. He is Shawn Talbott. He's a nutritional psychologist and an endurance athlete who's written many books on this topic, and he's joining us now to talk about how to train your brain to crave more exercise. Good morning to you, Shawn. So nice to see you. When I saw this topic, I said, wait a minute, Shawn, how in the world do we train our brain? I mean, especially, as I said, over the last year, so many people just kind of stopped working out. This was supposed to be the time when we had all this time to ourselves, but it didn't really happen. So what do we do now?
Right. So many people have gained what we call the quarantine 15, right? You know, this was the time we were supposed to take care of ourselves, and a lot of people just let it all go to pot. So now that the world's opening back up again, people are really sort of inclined and motivated to get out there and go to the gym. But it's hard, right? I'm right there with everybody. Sometimes people think that they can just do it with willpower. They can just think harder, and that's going to motivate them. Sometimes people will reach for like the usual suspects, the caffeine and tea and coffee and things like that. And that's not necessarily bad. But what the new research shows us is that we can harness something called the gut-brain axis and actually get ourselves in a place where we're craving healthier foods, we're craving movement, we're craving going back to the gym. And that's something that's really, really unique. So you don't have to sort of white-knuckle your way through it. So we've done some clinical trials recently to show that if we can harness this gut-brain axis, we can do things in the gut, what we call the second brain, and that can send signals to the brain in our head, our first brain, that motivate us and improve our mood and improve our resilience. And that's really the state that we want to be in, that will drive us to eating better and exercising more and getting better sleep quality and things like that. So some of the things we recommend for your gut, for your second brain, are yogurt and oats and asparagus and the fiber that you get from bananas and chickpeas and black beans and things like that. So we can get the gut, the second brain, to help motivate the first brain. But then there's things we can do in the first brain too, and a lot of those center on these compounds that we call polyphenols or flavonoids, and we can get those from berries. We can get them from pomegranate and dragon fruit and apples and grapes. And one of the fruits that we've been studying is the mango. We know that two in particular, the mango and the palm fruit, have these really cool collections of flavonoids and polyphenols that have actually been studied at MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, for improving mood, improving dopamine, which is that neurotransmitter that improves our motivation, for helping us with mental fitness, and that can drive our physical fitness. And we've actually taken one of those, the mango leaf and the palm fruit, and we'll put them into a little powder that people can take. They can use it as a pre-workout. They can use it as sort of a weight loss enhancer. But as a nutritionist, I recommend the foods, but I also recommend the supplements to give you that extra little boost of motivation so you can get to the gym and get back on track.
Okay, I want to jump in here now. So let's go back to the gut-brain axis. So you call the gut our second brain. So if we start eating healthier, then that is a natural transition for our body to tell our brain that maybe we should start exercising, maybe we should do this. Is that what you're saying the connection is?
That's exactly it. The clinical trial that we just did, we gave people healthy foods, we gave them probiotics, we gave them fibers to change what was happening in the gut, and we gave them specific instructions. Don't exercise, don't go on an exercise regimen, don't change your diet drastically, and we followed them over a series of weeks. And what we found was these people subconsciously just started moving more. They subconsciously started started eating better. And so that's exactly what we want. If we can get your gut-brain axis to have better communication between those two brains, you just feel better, you feel more inclined to get up and move. And that's exactly what we need people to do.
Okay, so let me ask you